It is our fate. Don't think you can just play around with it. There's no point in answering that, Karina. Why does it matter what I call her? I know even more than you all do. I don't see any remnants of fate upon you. It's like as if you don't exist. Yeah. Happy birthday. Huh? Do you want me to tell fortunes as a birthday gift? Are you sure? You really want to hear that on such a great day? Fufu, I'm just kidding. Is it for my birthday? I'm so blown away. I'm absolutely surprised. Oh my, really? I totally did not know about this. How? How can I prove I didn't foresee it, huh? Fufu. Run away, Karina. It is fated. Ah, so that's what it meant. Want me to guess what choices you'll make next? Roads open where you will it. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. May all your New Year's resolutions come true. Grand Chase. Hello. You look like someone who's seeking for answers. You think a free fortune will work for the better? Morning. The only free time I get busy by the afternoon. Look at the line. Looks like my day will end reading all the fates of people. This is a good time to read the movement of the stars. It's just card play. Not wrong, but you can't just ignore it. You better not ignore what I say. Your future is sealed now. Oh, wow. It's pretty, but too pretty to make myself trustworthy. Fortune telling is closed for the day. I should pay on a day I dress up. Where should we go? I need the power I got from the days I spent in despair. Karina, I'll prove my oath here and now. I should get a new hand. There are no shortcuts. Go against fate? You must have misunderstood me. It all depends on how you interpret it. Now, here are 5 cards. First card is your resolution last year. Second card is the result. The 3 remaining cards are what you will get this year. Which would you like to see? Sir, would you like to try your fortunes? Learn from your fate, from past to present to future. You're not interested? There are those that think otherwise. The fork in the road of fate. The same card, no matter how many times I pull out. But astromancers don't just look into the future. What I see is not the future, but a part of infinite history of paths. Such a thing will never repeat. I will make sure of it, Karina. As predicted, I knew you'd come back. Fufu, do you think it's all a lie? Then let's find out what adventures you'll take. I must not be bound by fate. I must realize that. I could not support you before, but this time, I'm different. The arc of fate. You will regret crossing the line. I can see. Trickery? You think so? It could feel like a trap sometimes. Shall I call it a turning point? I caught you. I wonder what your fate is. Is this your Joker card? Why did I opt for Royal Knights if I was going to quit this early? Are you acting like you don't know? It's so that I can see you. She may appear to be mean, but she's thankful. I'm happy to be of help to you, Karina. I don't care what purpose you have. Can't you just leave us alone? Looks like we cannot agree. Then our stance will remain the same. No, that's not up to you all. This is the last warning. This is the last chance you can turn back. All right. I hope your curiosity doesn't strike at your ankle. Do you really want a certain answer? Even if that will fixate your future? Shuffle. Let's begin. That's not a good hand. I should reshuffle. Meet the fated moment. It's a skill to take the opportunity. Astromancers never specify, because the moment they do, the future that they have foreseen will be fixed. But is that really true? On the contrary. Or if the owner of the fortune does not listen to it, can you stray off the road of fate? No, impossible. The moment it is observed, the future is sealed. By not speaking aloud, you're only using it as an excuse to get away. Therefore, a truly skilled astromancer must see it vaguely. See vaguely enough to protect the possibilities of the future. and give advice based on the flow. However, there are some fates that you can't help but to fixate upon. For me, Karina's fate was the case. Karina was never interested in fortune telling. But why did I see her fortunes? Well, I guess I was curious. It was just a light curiosity. I tried to vaguely see it, but I could not. Her fate did not have a flow. Well, there might be, but as far as I could see, I couldn't even get the faintest idea, as if her fate is sealed specially. I knew I must not, but I looked into her fate. I looked into her fortunes countless times. The fork in the road of fate. The results were always the same. I could not see it in her current life. So I sought after her previous life. Guess what I saw? Strangely, I saw myself around her. I couldn't protect her from getting swept by the tides of fate. A butterfly who powerlessly fluttered about. It was strange. I couldn't see if that self was me in the past, because that was not the past. But it's strange to claim to be the future. Past, present, and future. For such a future to exist, the connecting past and present have already changed. If it isn't the previous life, or the future, then it is from another possibility in the fork in the road of fate. If so, why was her fate sealed in such a manner? I had questions that led into other questions. Surprisingly, the one to answer my question was none other than Karina herself. After completely changing, Karina confessed to me that she is not Karina, but Karina from another world. Although that was an odd statement to make, I finally knew why my fortune, why I could not see the fork in the road of fate. So she was to have her fate, she was to have her fate exchanged with herself from the other world, according to her. Maybe it was because I saw her fate. Karina tried to leave. At that moment, I saw the helpless butterfly wings that couldn't help her. As if I should never let her leave like that. The tragedies will repeat. It whispered in my ears. Unlike the illusions of the butterfly, I was able to grab onto Karina. I am different from my former self. I could guide Karina to the correct path. I believe that is my fate. Huh? So you have some memories of that world? Karina! What? Why do you appear so different? No matter how many times I look, it stays the same. The fork in the road of fate. Did I miss it? The moment? I am the one who guides fate. I will illuminate the road. This future fits you all.